Not a lot going on the last couple of days.
It's been
and we cannot ignore it like everybody else did maybe on radio this morning.
They did?
I didn't hear anybody talk.
Are you listening to everyone's shows?
I listened to like a couple here and they didn't bring it up. I'm like, that's crazy.
Well, don't try to be like everyone else.
What?
Just be yourself.
No, they're talking about Cardinals bullpen. It's all good. But I would think like, man, maybe somebody would touch this. But the whole incident, I'm going to an event with Kate's family, and Andy goes, dude, Trump just
I broke the story to Cam.
Andy goes, Cam, Trump just got shot at. I'm like, what? My dad texts me. Everybody's texting me. I'm like, what the hell happened? And I look back at it, did my my research on what happened, and this is freaking crazy stuff.
Crazy stuff.
Really crazy.
Yeah.
Trump could have had his head canoed in with half an inch.
Half an inch.
It could have canoed him in front of everybody.
Did they recover the bullet that grazed his ear?
There was a bunch of bullets.
I know.
Did they did with I got to give this guy a shout out. Corey Capritor, who got killed protecting his kids, man, from that weirdo twink boy.
He's a firefighter.
The weirdest thing is, though, like the Secret Service, what a joke. Did you see how unorganized everything was? They had that kid crawling up. He was 400 feet away. He crawled up to another little area, just a shed, crawled on it. You would think the Secret Service has like a half-mile parameter where they would take care of everything. Okay, let's
not get too far ahead because I want to go set the table.
Okay,
we're going to get into that.
Okay.
So let me just throw some stuff at you first off. Do we know how long he was up there?
Dude, 4 minutes.
So he got up there 4 minutes.
Yeah, they filmed it the whole time.
And you had a number of people who were there at the rally who were saying, hey, this guy... And then apparently a police officer also confronted him up on the rooftop, and the shooter pointed his gun at the officer. The officer retreated, came back down, and what came out of that?
Shadiness is what came out of it.
Yeah.
Now you got the two snipers who
are those counter snipers. Were they from the police department or were they from the Secret Service? We don't know that for sure.
I would say that would be.
They haven't identified that.
Doesn't matter who it was.
Yeah. Well, I'm just curious.
But you got snipers up there for a reason. You got to protect the president.
Yeah.
And they waited and waited and waited. And there's rumors that they got stood down and not take the shot on this kid.
I've heard that.
It's crazy.
I've heard that.
Listen. I know conspiracy theories are out the wazoo. I get all that. But how can you not look at this situation and be like, what the fuck happened there? Incompetence. Like, it's crazy. That guy was right there. People are like, look at this. And there's a film where it was 4 minutes of Trump talking where this guy's getting set up, and everybody's filming him. They're filming him, and our snipers are staring right at him.
Red flag him to begin with when he came.
Dude, he's got bombs in his car and stuff like that.
I know, but when he showed up to the rally, I believe they red flagged him there for being suspicious, acting suspicious. So he goes up.
How do you carry that in?
He goes up on the. He had a backpack or whatever he had.
A rifle,
a gun bag or whatever. I don't know. Yeah.
Do you know how much that sticks out?
100%,
a gun bag.
100%. I don't know how he would have gotten that in.
Bag.
I mean, an AR-15.
Yes.
I don't know how he would have brought that in.
I think it's a terrible shot. The terrible shot.
Well, he got kicked off the rifle team.
Well, that is an easy shot.
Did you know that?
Yes.
He was on the rifle team.
Yeah,
they have a rifle team. Have you ever even heard of a rifle team?
Yes, big time, man. Lindenwood University has one of the best rifle teams.
Like Division I rifle.
Yeah.
And they
shooting and all that stuff.
So
they teach you everything.
If you look at the perimeter of the area where the rally was taking place, Cam, there's not that much going on around there. It was kind of a small venue.
I know.
Like he wasn't that far away. I know they're saying within a couple hundred
450
yards.
feet.
And
that is not far at all.
Not far at all
for a sniper at all.
But the rooftop wasn't very high either. It wasn't a very tall building.
Dude, it's high enough to where you have to secure that. How can you turn down security for that particular rooftop? You have a rooftop 400 feet away from the president with an angle where you could fucking kill him easily. A 10-year-old that knew what he was doing could have made that shot and blew his head off.
So you're saying
how can you not secure that?
You're saying he wasn't a very good shooter by...
not at all.
By missing his mark.
Well, he killed a couple people.
Are you looking through like a lens?
Yeah, I mean, he had a sniper, Andy. Like you could see... It wasn't that hard. Like, honestly, you talk to all these, I talked to a couple of my buddies that you know, I can bring the name up, that are still doing that kind of stuff. And they're like, I cannot believe that kid. Can't believe Trump's alive right now. He moved his head just a little bit. It just whizzed by.
In that
picture where it whizzed by? People are saying, that's a conspiracy. What? You think that's a conspiracy? That Trump had like ketchup in his pocket and he put it on his face? You're out of your mind.
There's a lot of different conspiracies people are throwing out.
The conspiracy I'm looking at is the opposite of that.
Yeah.
Why?
Well, I know, but you have to still accept that there's multiple
in my opinion, that would be ridiculous.
Whether you believe it or not is irrelevant.
I agree with that.
Yeah.
But if you think that way, then I can't take you serious.
Yeah.
That's all.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be able to take you serious.
Yeah.
I mean, Andy comes trotting in saying that because I'm sure he talked to people at the Creve Court Racket Club, and they're like, "Oh, Trump probably did it to himself."
No, I didn't say that.
You talk to anybody that knows what they're talking about, dude. They will debunk that.
Okay,
in 2 seconds.
but don't.
That is ridiculous.
Okay, but I didn't say that.
No,
that's
you
what,
came in trying, and you like, and kind of like, I'm like,
no, you were
this is what I'm gonna have to deal with today.
And I said, oh, you hear about these other conspiracies too.
Well, yeah, but that's ridiculous.
Yeah.
You take the one conspiracy and you push it aside, but then you look at the bigger picture.
Okay, so let me ask you this: what's up with that lady behind the stage who was filming, who didn't even react to the shots that were being fired?
Who knows, man? She probably didn't hear it. It wasn't that loud. Like, she's probably like,
oh, I heard it was really loud.
It ding, 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 ding. Wasn't that loud?
Pop, 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 pop.
Yeah, but like, that's the last of my concerns. What's up with the Secret Service? What's up with them? And these women that are like, what do I do? You could hear them. You could hear their audio. Where do we go? What do I do? It looked like Melissa McCarthy. You know, the actress, the comedian who's just like, I'm at or Paul Blart, the fucking mall guy. This looked like a comedy show. They had no idea what they're doing.
Because
they were like 4'5". They're trying to cover them. She couldn't even holster a weapon. The one girl's like, I gotta put my glasses on. What the fuck was that all about?
Okay,
now, if you look at it, the lady, what's her name? It's Chattel Kimberly, who's head of Secret Service, a Biden appointee. She's like, we need to be more diverse. We need more women.
Right.
We need 30% by this, da-da-da. I'm like, what? DEI.
Has she spoken yet?
No, none of them spoken.
No.
They're supposed to have a press conference today. They denied it. They are fucked up.
They're saying they're not going to have the press conference.
They didn't. And so people are like, what is going on here?
The day's young, dude.
Dude, they didn't. They were supposed to have it this morning. They didn't do it.
Oh, really?
Yes.
They pushed it back?
So maybe they will, but they got to get their shit together because they know they fucked up. They got these people that had no idea what they're doing.
Saying that
the one girl ducks. There's a picture of her ducking while all these guys jump on and did their thing. It was the weirdest situation I've ever seen in my life.
Let me call a T.O. here about the Secret Service because there's different levels and layers of Secret Service. Some are being praised, some are being criticized. The ones that are being criticized are the people who maybe did the advanced work, who were maybe surveying the perimeter.
Exactly. The snipers.
Yes.
The women that look foolish.
The superiors ahead of the snipers who potentially told the snipers to stand down when they alerted the superior of a guy that was on the rooftop.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yep.
So that's one right there. Now,
so who's getting praised?
The Secret Service on the stage for how they acted immediately to cover up President Trump.
They went out there quick. But then you let Trump, like, you're not supposed to let him come up. I know it was a great moment.
It's him. He's like,
put him down.
He's like, stop, wait. And he starts.
Doesn't matter.
You think they should just throw his ass down?
Yeah, get him down like, carry him right there, dude.
Yeah.
He was doing this and that.
Hey, you're not on mic. You're not on mic.
It's like, Andy, like, you got to look at it like, you have to protect him at all costs.
Do you know that they're taught like in Secret Service school or whatever they learn their Secret Service, how to be a Secret Service man or woman.
Jesus.
Increased by 30%, you said?
Yeah, that's what they wanted.
Okay. Well,
you probably worry about that too.
You know what the number one main objective is? What is it?
Protect.
No.
Secure the situation.
Nope.
What?
Keep him alive.
What do you think I just said?
Okay, well,
I said protect him.
No, keep him alive.
Well, yeah.
So, you know,
who am I talking to?
No,
here,
so
Maddie? Help me out.
So to your point, they're letting him raise his arm, and he's like saying, "Where's my shoes?" But
cares?
He's such a different animal to hide. He controls everyone around him.
Doesn't matter.
Even in the most dire situation, the most risky situation, potential, the most dangerous situation.
They did.
He's still telling them what to do.
You got to get him. You have to get him to protect. You got to protect him.
I don't disagree with that.
Did
they get his shoes back?
Who cares? Who cares what he wants at the time?
How did he lose his shoes?
He got zipped, dude. He's probably like, even if a bullet like cruises by you like that,
what do you think that felt like? What do you think that felt like? You think it hurt?
Yeah. Yeah. He's like,
you think did he lose part of his ear?
You with a bee.
Did he lose a portion of his ear?
Probably. He's gonna look like Evander Holyfield.
Did he golf the next day?
Yes, he did.
Or just hit balls.
Like, I know, like, you guys all hate it. Like, a lot of people hate Trump, and it is what it is. But the guy's a warrior, man, and he doesn't have to do this. He does not have. I truly think he loves his country. Does he say the right things? Absolutely not. Does he like to fuck ugly, porn stars back in the day and pay them off 150 grand? Yeah. Does that bother me that much? Not really.
He says he's never done that.
He smashed the shit out of that ugly Stormy Daniels, and then they paid her off, and it's all good. She's not even good looking. Does that bother me that much? Not really. They try to get him through his finance. They try to get him through a bunch of different things with this criminal investigations. That was just bogus.
Felony convictions.
34 counts of what? The same stupid thing. It doesn't bother me. That honestly, you're asking me, doesn't bother me. Now you got lackadaisical Secret Service trying to protect him, and they're getting like the A-OK not to shoot back at this guy after he ripped 5 fucking rounds at him, killed a couple people, a dad protecting this kid, and not to mention the crowd. You'd think they'd scamper like stampede all over each other. They just stood there.
Do you think the family for Corey...
give Corey a shout-out, dude.
Man, I'll give him a shout-out, man. We're thinking about you and your family.
It's hard.
Yeah, it's a hard name to... He's a firefighter.
Yeah, man. 50 years old.
I thought the governor of Pennsylvania did a phenomenal job.
Comparator.
See, the governor of Pennsylvania was very impressive in his press conference. Did you see it?
Yes, I did.
I thought he was excellent. He talked to the 2 girls. He talked to the wife.
Yeah.
They're the ones that told the governor that, and that's how the story came out, that he tried to protect his family. He dove on top of them, all that type of stuff.